The following is a conversation with His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on June 22nd, 1976, at the New Brindavan Farm Community in West Virginia.
Shortage of rain, then we have to make some scientific solution. And that's to say God is acting, God is not acting, that's not practical. We must make some solution, like irrigation.
God helps those who help themselves.
No, don't bring slogan now. No, answer this question.
Well, people are falsely thinking themselves to be independent of God.
Now, what is this question? Try to understand first of all. With question in intelligence.
Actually, it's not a fact that by relying on science one can solve one's problems when you're dealing with...
No, what they have solved. What they have solved, first of all.
They haven't solved anything.
Then?
Just like, say here's a field, and it's full of woods. So a farmer comes and he cuts down the trees and then he plants grain, and then it comes up, there's wheat. So say, well, God did not do it, I did it. So his proposal is that under such circumstances, how is the idea of God practical?
So, then practically, if God would not have given you this land, then what is scheme of tilling it? Can you till in the sky, in the air? The who has given you the land? You are very practical, but are very good. Can you manufacture this land? Can you? Then God comes immediately. Or you get this water. Can you manufacture water? Or you get this air. Can you manufacture? Or you get this fire. Everything. There is God.
But then he may say, but what is the use? Because someone who is atheist and someone who is God-conscious, sometimes it is found that the
atheist will suffer. Just like anyone who is outlaw, does not believe in the government law, he will suffer. If somebody says, I don't care for government laws, then he will suffer. Ankara vimuratma kattaham iti vadnate. He is a rascal. He may say so, like madman, but I don't care for government and government laws. But naturally he will be punished. He will be put into jail and suffer. That he cannot check. He may, with empty words, he can say, I don't care for government. But does it mean that we can escape the government laws? That is not possible. Government will see that here is a lunatic rascal, put him into the jail. That's all. Is it not? Is it not practical?
You say also that. What is the difference? You have to farm.
That is another thing, you and me. But we are talking of government laws. Whether you will be punished, I will be punished, that is different. Anyone will be punished. There is no question of I and you. It is not that I am very favorite and you are not favorite. Anyone who will violate the government laws will be punished. Who can deny it? It is not a question of I and you. Anyone. How you can become independent of the Lord? That is not possible. You have to accept God.
Christians say that God is very merciful.
That mercy depends on Him. You cannot dictate Him. If I am merciful, that will depend on me, whether I can show you mercy or I can condemn you. That depends on me. simply on the basis of God is merciful, I can do all unlawful things. This is not practical for people. Merciful means it depends on me. Whether I shall show mercy or I shall be very strong and strict. That is my will, freedom. I may show you mercy, I may not show. You cannot force me that you must become mercy. That is not mercy. God is really merciful, otherwise how is supply? This in the morning it was fog. Now God mercifully has asked sun, now give them some sunlight. They are enjoying. He is merciful. When there is sunshine, the sinful man and the pious man both enjoy. That is his mercy. When he bestows his mercy, it is for all of them. Either you are sinner or you are pious. That is God's mercy. That's why the cloud, when it pours water, it does not make any discrimination. In the sea, on the sea there is also rainfall. On the rocks also there is rainfall. But there is no necessity of rain. Suppose there is very insensate rainfall on rocks. What is the use? There is no use. It's simply waste. But God also waste. Unlike you take. You don't require, you also take. In the ocean there is no need of water. But when the cloud pours water on the ocean also, and only on the land we can utilize. But God is so merciful, exactly like the rain cloud. He is so merciful. Where there is no necessity, there also the rain. Take rain. That is merciful. Without any discrimination, whether you want or not want, take it. That is mercy. You can show your mercy when there is scarcity water. You can bring some tanks of water from other places and put here. But how long you do it? But when God is merciful, He will pour rain so in large quantities that everyone will benefit. That is God's greatness. He will have to spend so much money, labor to bring a few buckets of water from other place. Beyond that you cannot do anything. But God is so powerful, so great, that within a twinkling of, within few minutes only, immediately can overcast with cloud and overflood the whole tract of land. That is God's greatness. We have to understand God's greatness in that way. If the number of sinful men are great, God immediately starts war